Welcome to Crusader Kings, and more importantly, a welcome to the new Emperor, Pon III of House Bonson, who ascended to the throne at the end of yesterday's episode. This is the first diplomacy character we've actually played, so I think for this guy we need to focus on the more diplomatic side of things, the legal loopholes, the inviting people to court and pushing their claims, granting people titles, making alliances. Let's play the character a bit more. He's a shrewd man, which I think gives me a bit more freedom to go around things. Not because I'm shrewd, but just because we could say, oh, he's planning that out, and I can scum it up a little bit there. He's also stubborn, which I think we should remember. If we fail, we have to keep trying with this guy. Now, unfortunately, I was kind of looking at this. It's not really a society that suits him. Sure, maybe the trade league to some extent. Maybe the monastic order, just by the virtue of us playing monastic feudal. We've got bloodlines relevant to both the monastic society and the trade league, so either way we could probably pick one or the other. I'm not really sure we want to go for either right now, and I'm probably not going to go for either right now, because we can focus on doing quite a lot right now. As an empire level title, we can be going to all of the various kingdoms throughout India, inviting claimants to our court, landing them, and pushing their claims immediately. We can swallow up a lot of land today. I'm thinking the kind of obvious one to go for immediately would be this brown kingdom here, or this sort of, I don't know, I guess that's brown, sort of like a salmon-y brown color down here. The kingdom of, whatever they are, the kingdom of Nepal. I press X to doubt, I don't think that's quite right, but he is mostly the kingdom of Orissa. So what we could do is we could say, hey, claimants for that, we can see, oh my god, there actually is some dude who wants to join us here. So we can invite this guy, whose name I'm not going to try and say, but get him over to our court, give him a random landed title, and then push his claim. Because he is our vassal, and because he is a title lower than what we've got right now, he'd be a king, we're an emperor, obviously, we would just gain that land. That would be ours, technically, via him, you know, sort of through proxy there. Or alternatively, I mean, what's your... Okay, so we'd have to try and find if we really wanted to do it properly. Now, granted, we could push for all of that. Or, well, as long as it exists, right? Actually, you might not even have it... Oh, it does exist, right? Good. Or, alternative, if you wanted to take the whole thing from this guy, we'd have to find a claimant of his primary title. Unfortunately, there are no claimants of the Nepalese title that we could really do a lot with. The fuck? I'm not saying that something's a little odd there. Oh, wait, what? This guy is a relative of ours, a distant relative. So this guy here, this random king, is an off-branch of the original character we played as, of the original Joris Bonson. And his wife happens to have 3 perfectly normal children, despite the fact he's a man. I feel like something's going on there. My brother-in-law... Oh my god, he's our brother-in-law. Because we're married to his sister. Wow, this is weird. You know what? Don't ask, don't tell. It's not our business. It's not my place to be pointing out the obvious to her. Right, okay, so we've got a couple of ways to go in then. I guess we could go on this Kingdom of Orissa. I think this should work, right? It's so rare that I actually push other people's claims that I've no clue if this will work, because it's not his primary title or not. We'll give it a go. There's no harm in it. You know, we are landing a guy who's got claims on that Kingdom level title. If it splinters, if something else happens, you know, that there is potentiality there to pursue it. We could also marry him off matrilineally to one of our female family members, so that way if they... Oh, I think he was already married, but if in the situation he wasn't, then their kids, if we push his claim, will inherit, and then it goes to our dynasty. My liege, the highly prosperous economy of the realm... Oh, God, she wants some money. To be fair, we could afford it, or we could try and build another wonder. We don't really have a good capital right now, do we? Because this was our only 5... well, technically 6... slot province in the realm, and getting that is going to be fairly difficult. We just need to expand to grab something like even border disputing just for this one here to get the 6 provinces out, so to get the full 7 holdings out of that, 5 of which we can directly hold would be very, very nice, especially because we want to give this land away for claim purposes. I'll give us some funds, fuck it, why not? Alright, where did that man's go? Where are you? And you've got the claim on the Kingdom of Bihar. What is that? Oh my god, this guy is so valuable. Oh, wow, okay. Right then, my friend. Land for you and push all his titles. Now, we could have, honestly, if we push all of his titles, we are very much going to end up with a succession crisis there. In fact, chances are, unless we keep him very, very happy, you could just end up founding an independence faction or something like that. This guy's going to have 2 very, very sizable kingdoms, if we push both, that is. But you know what? That's exactly what this character would do. We're looking for those legal loopholes. You know, we're a diplomatic man. Land this fella. So we should now be able to push his claims. So if we go up to this guy, for example, declare war, we're looking for a kingdom level title, nothing. Okay, yeah, I was a little worried that wouldn't work as intended. intended. So this guy does have the primary title, though. Can we push war? So we'd have to go for that guy, right? And then claim... Yeah, so Bihar we can claim, because that's an active title currently. It is plausible. He's got 13,000 men. We have 12,000 men. It's already looking fairly even. He's in the middle of a major rebellion, so he probably wouldn't fight us anyway. You've also got to remember that the AI, despite having 6,600 gold, wouldn't use it as effectively as we would. They wouldn't pick good mercenaries. They wouldn't even spend it on mercenaries, even if they were losing the war. 17% in favor of the revolt, and he's still sitting on a mountain of cash. So... if we're going to do it, I think now's definitely the time to do it, when he's losing to a massive kingdom-shattering revolt here. Fuck it. Should we just snatch up a... I mean, that's a lot of land, too. That's a huge amount of land that's going to give us. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's come out swinging here. You know what? Pom III has a real legacy to live up to. He's got Joris, the original founder. He's got Golden Gummy. He has Pom the Grandiose, his father, who founded the entire goddamn empire. This man's got a lot to try and live up to, and I wouldn't be surprised if he cracks under the pressure. I'd love to see that happening, maybe if we get like a lunatic or possessed character, because they do just go nuts from the mass amount of pressure we're piling onto him here. Let's do it. And that guy will become a landed vassal. Let me just double check here. He's going to remain, if the entirety or blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so sometimes it will specifically say for cultural or there are some other gameplay effects, I believe religious reasons. They can break free when you do this, but we should be good here. As far as I know, there's nothing stopping that. Right, can we build up any retinues as well? Do we have a slightly higher unit, but it's really not worth it, This guy must have had a slightly different martial permutation. I doubt it, to be honest, given that this guy had 9 base. What's this guy? Base 5. I doubt it. Okay. Let's get these troops together then. Let's do it. Where do we want to start with? I mean, the kingdom's already under siege. If it's under siege by... Oh, it's not. All right, so the revolt of siege to a random castle. I don't know why. So that means this is basically open for us to go for. Those aren't actually the troops of this fellow, which I think give us more war score, don't they? Really, we just want to go for anyone. You know what? I'm overthinking it. Let's just go for it. We should be fine either way, right? I was gonna just on sort of instinct there go for construction level 4, but let's actually do some research and make sure that's right for us, because I have no idea, you know, it's very rare we actually get to hold temples when doing any sort of playthrough. So I'm gonna just double check whether or not construction is the worthwhile thing to go for at this stage. So we want like the, what was that unique building? Was it this one? Monumental Shrines? Yeah, that's actually our unique building. They're not very good, are they? Church infrastructure we would need for a lot of the temples. That does make a lot of sense. It seems like we've already maxed out construction. Looks like we don't need any more construction for quite some time. To get Temple Walls 3, but even then that's fairly irrelevant. That's just like a prerequisite to even more shit that we'll probably need construction for. What about our hospital? That also needs church infrastructure. Okay, you're sort of tempting me down that route. We'd also need to get our next level of castle, improve keeps, noble customs, and siege equipment along with construction. We can get more of a tangible benefit immediately if you're going for church infrastructure, is what I'm getting at. So let's absolutely roll with that. And it won't be long until we can actually go for that construction if we deem it necessary anyway. Let's do it. Sick house next level. That'll give us a load of tech points from all of these various different sick houses we could build. What I still want to build? Upgrade the actual base monastery level there as well. It lets us get so many more buildings out of it. Oh, there we go. Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Tsogal, is pregnant. So we have no inheritable traits. She has just bright, which is... honestly, you might not have even bothered. The chance of this kid coming out with anything good is monumentally slim. So let's just hope we get the legacy of Joris back where it belongs. At the helm of our glorious city of... I guess Empire of Bundan. Was that not a duchy level title? Did we build a titular... Is that just what it's called? The Empire of Bundan? Why? Would it have not become the titular Empire of Bengal? I actually have no clue. Maybe it does take on whatever titular title you got. I guess it comes from your capital duchy, right? But it's not even our capital duchy. It's like over here. Yeah. I have no clue. I don't remember renaming that anyway. Okay, let's mark you as not raiders preferably, and let's gun for this guy's capital as soon as possible. We'll go for the war goal. Oh my god, he's actually got troops kicking around there as well. We'll go for the war goal, and actually a lot of it's already been sieged before, so this is going to be basically just free war score for us right now. Kill these guys, take this, take as much of the war goal as possible, then we'll head for the actual guy we're at war with's capital and gun down his troops if he's got any. Where are you? All the way up there. What's his marshal? 21. So chances are he's leading his troops personally. So if we get into any combat... oh god, we definitely don't want to be doing that though. Can I hire like 1 or 2 commanders? Literally only 1 or 2, unfortunately. They're quite expensive. 420. We've nailed it. Perfect. Oh, I need a new luncheon. Tasty luncheon. Who have we got? My good friend Dactry. Garbage man Dactry. Okay, these commanders are all shitty. I don't know how it's ended so badly, because I swear it wasn't that long ago where we had all those incredibly good Chinese siege leaders and, you know, with like the Way of the Tiger, Way of the Dragon stuff. Right, there we go. 28 Marshal is an absolutely fantastic start. He wasn't even one of those guys that we hired as well. We've got a siege leader here, 21 as well, is pretty goddamn good. He's also got quick, which gives him access to certain unique leadership traits, the hiccups, suppressor of warfare. Almost tempted to go for the siege engineers for Way of the Leopard, but of course, if we want to save up and go for that contract, or even the Imperial Marriage eventually, just to ensure that China don't try and swallow us up as well, trade contract would give us so much gold, though, boasting the value of all of our trade posts, although we haven't really got many right now. They wouldn't give us a huge amount right now, but of course, we're just going to be expanding down the Silk route. Yeah, obviously we'll just give some friendly faces to our wife. I don't know, maybe I won't waste all that, because that's like a lifetime's worth of... We've not really spent any grace with China at all, besides on one artifact, I think it was. So maybe we should just leave that for the time being, and sort of see if we can get something a bit more substantial out of it later on. Look, even a master engineer would be better. Our daughter, a regular human daughter, not that any our kids would be anything but human, obviously. Taramo, more like terrible. Perfect. That's a traditional, that is a tradition Tibeto-Burman name there. I keep saying Tibetan as if I know that as a fact, but apparently I know that we're not actually from where modern Tibet is. But, you know, it's close enough. It's apparently that cultural group, so I'll take it. Right, what were we up to with the Wheel of Fortune? I don't remember. I might just start it again. I guess it would be our youngest sibling, who, whatever he was educating in, so intrigue. So probably pride, because that gives brooding? I'm going to start with thrift. I'm not entirely sure. I'd rather use thrift than obviously a son or something like that, because chance of getting shrewd out of it, but really someone who can inherit the bloody ram. Speaking of which, gets past the law. Let's go for status of women. Boom. There we go. Okay, we're almost up to full, and then we can just basically go for full designation wherever the hell we want. I'm sorry, is that the leader of the Empire personally leading 2,000 troops? Okay, let's assault this one down. Let's assault this one down and fully take control of the Wargos capital. It's not appropriate. Take him prisoner. Please, for the love of God, take him prisoner. End the bloodshed here. Chase him down. Ladies and gentlemen, watch this. Ready? Got him. Damn it. Okay, wishful thinking a little bit, I will admit. Okay, that's looking fantastic. This is just siege by the revolt, I assume, so we could just go and overtake that siege. They've basically got no garrisons anyway, so we might as well just turn up and quickly whip this one down while we're in the area. We can assault it down, but I'm probably not going to. It's not worth the cost, is it? We've already got... You know, we haven't got that many troops as it is. We're already going neck and neck in terms of troop count. What's he got now after he's fought the rebellions, though? He's actually got way more troops than us, so we have to be somewhat careful. Oh, there they are. We've only got 800 gold as well. Where's all my money going? We got any prisons we want to ransom out? Probably none that aren't relevant to the war, so I'm not going to be doing that. Could borrow some money. I wanted to actually just hire like 14,000, 15,000 mercenaries and actually gun them down because I'm extremely lazy. But in hindsight, we might have to turn around here, hire just a couple of thousand mercenaries to make up the numbers. 33% war score, though. If we kill those troops, that actually might be enough. That'll be a significant amount of battle war score we get from that. Right, 41%. Let's stay on this side of the river. Let's try and avoid him. What's the Ganges, right? Yeah, let's try and avoid him a little bit. I'm going to stick down the Spy Master somewhere where we can sort of spy on him for a while. Oh, God, we're sort of limited, huh? Well, that will at least give us a couple more provinces of vision there. I think we can also improve diplomatic relations, right? That also gives us vision. It's a little bit scummy, but hey, if it works, it works, right? Let's go cling as close to the Himalayas as possible. Let's try and avoid getting into any conflicts here. Right, I want to bring the troops home. Oh, shit, they're coming back again? What the hell is this man doing? He's like the Grand Old Duke of York. All of Iceland is now a colony to the Aztec Empire. The Vikings who sailed to Vinland met natives who warned them of a powerful empire to the south. Those warnings went unheeded. Aztec nobles out of favor with the emperor may henceforth be appointed governor to this cold and barren island. If only someone had listened. Oh, what a terrible shame. The Aztecs were actually going out of control, or what? They've conquered most of Norway. Denmark is split up. Norway is now Sweden. I don't know what the hell's going on. The Aztecs have just sort of really shotgunned most of Europe. They've just gone completely fucking nuts on the spread of their land. And bear in mind, we've got full-blown... That's also what happened yesterday. I was like, how the hell did this guy get independence from us? You can't just do that. We've got exclaves set to strict, because I personally really like that rule. Helps prevent border gore, things like that. So when that Aztec Emperor dies, that is going to be a complete state of a fucking realm. Right, we might need to hire some boys then. Have we still got his capital? Yeah, he didn't even bother going back to siege his capital. He just went back for a leisurely walk. I have no idea. Right, we've got 1,000 gold, so even if we buy the most expensive, even if we buy the Dragon Army from China, that gives us 6,300 men, and we can keep them hired for, like, many, many months. So let's get to work, and it gives us 15,000. Actually, to be fair, that's still not really enough, is it? That's still really not enough. I might not risk it and just hire another sort of couple of thousand to make up the numbers. There we go. It's a weird army composition. Okay, this is where boys become men. All right, let's do it. Let's get shit. Where are my commanders though? Really? Shit. Right. Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. We're fine. Let's promote some commanders. Hello. Welcome. We'll promote 2. Oh, God. Let's hope that this battle's over soon, because we can't really afford to keep this many mercenaries up. Okay, were any of them any good? We're, please, help me here. Kind of. Strategist, 17 Marshal. I'll take it. Thank you. Welcome aboard. What are you doing that's so important? What the fuck do you mean he's away on a warrior pilgrimage? I swear there's somewhere we can stop him doing that. Isn't there? We, like, relieve him, and then we put him back as a commander. Appoint commander, and then it, like, brings him home. Was that not how we did it with Brother Lobaget? I guess not. Okay, then that's very annoying. 16? Oh, God, this is going to be slim pickings for good commanders on this army. So we've got Desho, we've got Jiman, who's actually pretty good. He's got that strategist trait. Wow, that's risky. Bearing in mind that their Emperor... Oh, he's not even leading the troops. What's the commander looking like on that army, then? Just so I can plan ahead, because we might even want to take out some loans, buy some more mercenaries, and actually send them to reinforce if things are looking quite bad. Let's see if we can find another commander. So he's clearly not leading the troops. Okay, what about you then? That's him. 14 Marshal. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Nothing to worry about. Bear in mind we haven't got full morale either. When are they getting here? 10th of April. Okay, this is going to be a clusterfuck, but I think we should be fine. Oh, God, that's not a fantastic start. Although they haven't got commander on the center. Our center's fallen. I think we've lost this. Yep, we've certainly lost this one. Damn, that's a real fucker. They got 508 elephants. Damn it. Okay, well, that's going to set us back quite a lot. We're apparently also leading troops. We'll be on a subunit. That's annoying. I don't belong here. Where's the enemy commander? I'll kill him myself. You will not. You will do no such thing. We might still put it out of the bag through some witchcraft. You fucking idiot. Okay. Well, we killed a lot of them. It was a bit of a Pyrrhic victory for them because we killed a shitload of their troops. Unfortunately, we're now on the back burner. Right, okay. That's a real pain in the ass. Now we got to take out a whole bunch of money. To be fair, money isn't exactly a problem for our realm. It's just obviously I would have liked to have won that so we didn't have to worry about this shit in the first place. Right, 10,000 men. If we were at full morale, maybe it would have been slightly different. Now they're leaving in. Let's go and take a bit of the war gold to get some ticking war score. You know what? Let's just hang around for a while. Let's hang around for a while. No, do not. In fact, I'm going to take money from you. How dare you bother me? Give me some fucking funds. Demand money. Give me that. How much you got? Oh, that's basically it. Give me some more. Where is it? Demand money. Give me that as well. Thank you. Right. Stop bothering me. We'll turn that back on after the war is well and said and done. Right. Let's grab some of this war gold and try and bring this back. If nothing else, though, Sogol is pregnant. We might be able to get a Joris-based glorious son. Right. You know what? Most of that is going to be mercenaries and retinue, so we can just salt these down. They'll still reinforce probably relatively quickly here. I'd love to grab some of these other sites for the kingdom that we're pressing on, just to get a little bit of ticking war score. Not going to assault that one. We want to keep an eye on their army. Hopefully they'll just come back and try and fight us again. That'll be ideal. They're no way in hell going to reinforce the past we are with all these different mercenary bands and whatnot. Neotree. Terrible. She also... she did get bright, though. That's very annoying. So what were we doing? We did duty. Okay, duty next. You're terrible. You're just... terrible. Bearable. Bearable. You are a bearable daughter. Oh, I accidentally, like, double-spaced that. Bearable space of House Bonson. Glorious bearable space. Welcome. Right, let's go and hunt down their army. I think we've reinforced enough of that stage. It's enough killing time. They're around here somewhere, because you can sort of see them doing various sieges every now and again. Who are these guys? Oh my god, they're also at war with him. Oh, well, that's a nice distraction. The downside to that, of course, might be that they'll kill off their armies, then we won't be able to gain any battle war score back, which is obviously kind of bad, because we're at minus 9%. They are somewhere around. That's very helpful. Who was it leading their troops? It was this fella, wasn't it? All right, so they're actually very, very close. Don't die of attrition, please, if you can avoid it. Oh, there we go. He's back. Nice, nice, nice. That's gonna change it. Oh, fuck. What do you want? It has come to the attention of the Heavenly Emperor that merchants from your land have been acting in deceit and dishonesty while conducting trade with our merchants. Oh, God. For the next 10 years, we get minus 30% city tax. It's not going to be huge. Our capital gets minus 30% city tax. Our merchants conduct that. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to piss off China because I want the money at this stage. I think we definitely need the money. There they are. Chase them down. We cannot let these armies be killed off by someone else. Otherwise, we are never going to be able to call this war score back. Wait, where are you going? Oh, God. Wait there. Okay, what's the supply in this place? How are we looking? 13,000. Okay, let's sit here. Let's reinforce as much as possible. We'll try and take a non-rivery-based crossing. They're going to attack us. Are you okay? Oh, that's not a river crossing, though. Okay, fair enough. We'll see how it goes. They're moving a lot now, so we're in it. We outnumber them by 500 men. We've got a guy with 30 martial on the center. As long as he doesn't piss off and go on another warrior pilgrimage, we might have this in the bag. They've got a guy with 33? Shit. Well, they haven't got a guy on the flank, though, so that might work in our favor. Might work in our favor, he says. Might work in our favor. Oh, shit. Big oof. Oh, my God, that was close. Wow. Oh, man. Okay, chase him down. Don't give him a chance to breathe. Finish him off here. Let's take whatever war score we can get here. Bonson, Lotson, and Bonson Unbearable are not in the best terms. I've tried to resolve the situation. Well, that's one of the good things, I guess, of having so many different landed family members and also going for the family focus. Shitty Pope declared Shitty Crusade on the Aztecs of Aquitaine. I don't know what's going on over there. It's all just stories. It's just fakes. Who could believe such a thing? Men in boats coming from the other side of the world. It's ridiculous. No one making it up. It can never happen. Right, let's quickly tidy up the rest of these armies. Then all we've got to do is do a bit of sieging, and I think we're probably good. So our battle war score looking like... Man, we lost 61% in that battle. We've clawed it all back. We have clawed it back, but it's a shame that we've had to go to such extremes. We can pay off a lot of the loan as well, so it's not really the end of the world. Luckily, we didn't spend every single penny. Let's go back for its capital. We'll go back for a little bit of the war goal as well and just sort of siege around. Interesting. I imagined a situation which became more and more intimidating with an outcome that would mean life or death. I swallowed hard and decided that I would run away or stay put and fight. For a man who is shrewd and stubborn, I would say that bravery would suit him more. I think there's a fine line between bravery and stubbornness, huh? I mean, we could go Craven, but that doesn't really fit his ambitious nature at all. If he's ambitious, but he shies away from things. That icon, by the way, is meant to be an ostrich with its head buried in the sand. I don't know what the hell I thought it was, but that's what it's supposed to be. And this is a man fighting a dragon, if you're wondering what that was. Stay put and fight. He didn't get brave anyway, so you know what? It doesn't matter. Keep eating and be potentially fat. Okay, it's too much I need a diet. Shit. I mean... Become a jovial patriarch, giving general opinion +3 and fertility +5%. We're not going to lead troops, because I'm going to hit that button so we don't get into another battlefield duel again. Yeah, the only thing that matters to me is my family. That's fine. Jovial patriarch, that's nice. Maybe he's not going to live up to his father's legacy, or his grandfather's legacy. Or not his grandfather, because his grandfather died at the age of 21, so he's definitely not going to live up to that legacy. But his great-grandfather's legacy, maybe he's just going to be the guy that is content with his lot in life, clearly not because he's ambitious. I don't really know how I can outdo those previous characters, my man. I mean, you probably would be fucking ambitious with that pedigree in your family, huh? Not talking about his perfectly normal wife there. Oh... I take a deep breath and wait for the servants to push me onto my horse for the third time. After a bit of struggling, the 5 boys managed to get me over the poor beast and I'm ready to go. The extra weight of mine gave me trouble from time to time, but it's taught me the virtue of patience. That's nice. That's a weird little effect there. This guy's got 22 diplomacy now. Very, very good. Alright, our legal loophole champion, at least he's going to expand the realm. That's a difficult task to do when we've got to this stage. And we're playing Buddhist as well. We're so limited in our Casus Belli that I think our guy can, if we succeed in this, you know, I think he can be kind of proud of that. Young, bright Organ, my glorious, very average, very boring son, who is also going to be training faith, because that's what we've got up to on the Wheel of Fortune here. Well, that's very annoying. I suppose he's bright, which is better than nothing, huh? But, of course, we are still trying to restore the legacy of Joris. Organ, what the hell am I going to call it about? Just like, Rargian. For no reason, obviously, just in the memory of Boris is what he would have wanted. He always said that that was his favourite name. Rarg and general, like, snorting and sniffling noises and just generally being quiet. He was a grumpy man. They don't really write that down in the history books, but he was pissed, like, almost all the time. Praganananta again? What the hell are you guys doing? It's like clockwork now. I guess maybe because she likes him a lot. Right, fair enough. Lover +40. Ah, there we go. Shit. That's kind of cool. Touch +15. Well, there you go. That's answered that fucking question, huh? 5 more prestige, and hopefully... Legacy of Joris? Maybe? Maybe at long last? Oh, hello. Taking a river crossing, and they're attacking into jungle? What the fuck are they playing at? No man could win that. We've got 167... They're actually going for it as well. When are they going to get here? They're not even, like, stopping. Normally they would do that and then, like, turn around. It's just, like, bad AI calculation. But no, they are in for it. Holy shit. Okay, well, our guy on the center can now almost equally match their center. Our right flank and left flank are both superior to theirs. In theory, we've got this in the bag. We're also gaining the trait Lustral for our wife. No, it's a real shame that we didn't get that. Not that they really need the help, apparently. Boom. There's more battle war score, and that was enough. Holy fuck, that was enough. My friends, look upon our realm. Whoa, that was big. Oh, God, speaking of big, look at the fucking Western Protectorate. Holy shit. Wait, that's the Western Protectorate. That's not even a tributary. That's, like, land held by the Western Protectorate. Oh, God. Well, thank God we're making ourselves slightly strong, because the last thing we want to worry about is bloody China gunning for us as well. Wow, that was nice. Very good work. I'd love to get a claim on this kingdom as well. What's his primary title? Oh, whoa, it's all splintered. What's this one? Nepal? Claimants? No one. There's a 13-year-old boy there, Harry Singh, we could potentially invite to court. He is the brother of this guy. I mean, if he's deposed and their family loses their land, we can invite him to court and bring him on board. What about like, this other kid here? That's his other younger brother. There's no reason we couldn't invite women as well. Oh, saying that. Oh, yeah, but we're just about to get, like, full gender equality, aren't we? So I think we could land women at that point and push their claims as well. Maybe even marry them off into our dynasty. Interesting. So these guys have also split away. Can we do anything with that? Well, we've got the mercenary raised a little bit still, because we've still got 6,000 men. Border disputes, not really worth it. We can claim a single province there. Again, not really worth it. What cast spell do we have against this guy, if anything? Can't declare war. Why? Oh, because he's in our prison. Oh, that explains a lot. That makes a lot. Do we kill him then? Who would inherit? It's got to be like his younger brother, huh? Killing him probably wouldn't solve anything. Alright, let's ransom them all out then and make sure these debts paid off before we get ourselves into yet another war. I like having that emergency fund there, but it is kind of a pain in the ass. It's super, super expensive, obviously. Do you want to go? You can leave if you just give me some... Right, let's repay all these goddamn loans. That's 380 gold. Fucking down the shitter right there. Oh, I just borrowed it straight away again. Good work. Let's mark repay loan as special interest, because I feel that is of special interest, weirdly enough. Right, get rid of... Are we going to have any money left after I finish this shit off, huh? Okay, 300 gold left over. That was an expensive war to say that we are currently making... or we should be making around 50 gold a month. That was an expensive war. We got a kingdom out of it, but it cost our economy quite dearly there. Okay, new court chaplain. We should be also proselytizing, I guess, because there's so much, like, religious difference going on. Yeah, mostly the realm we're going to start conquesting into for a while is all Buddhist anyway. But when we get more over to the eastern and southern parts of it, western and southern parts of India there, that's when it's going to start causing us some issues. Alright, well, how is the council looking? I feel like we haven't looked at it in about 400 years. Oh, we can probably get a bigger retinue now? Hey, there we go. Got another 50% on top of our retinue size. That's very, very nice. I think we'll probably just go for, like, I don't know, shock, defense maybe, because the cavalry is good. I don't know, we were using a lot of mountaineers. In fact, that's exactly all we're using. Fuck it, let's bring those guys on board. Chance out, yeah, we can't... Oh, we can afford to max out. I was about to say we can't afford to max out because of the loans, but nope, we're still in a good position with that. Do you want to just join our realm again, huh? I know you went for independence and everything, but you welcome... False religion. What? Oh, we flipped over to Hindu. Declare war. Surely we've got... Oh, we can subjugate him. Wait, why can we subjugate him? Okay, that's, I thought you could only subjugate rulers of your religion. Oh, unless I've got it backwards. Can you only subjugate rulers who aren't your religion, maybe? I have no idea. Right, let's see what claims you've got on this guy, then. Hey, there we go. Shit. We can push that on him as well. I mean, how many troops have you got? 3,900. What's his total size? I mean, it's closer to 5,000 when you include everything else there. Retinues, hired, vassals, domain. What about his liege? Oh, Jesus. Look about 30, what's that, like 36,000 troops there? That might be a little bit too ambitious. Having returned from the battlefield, I still don't feel at home. My body is here, but my mind is at Kamatapur, where we had that massive battle that we lost. Sometimes I wonder if I died there and this is all a nightmare. Sometimes I cannot breathe. I should never be close to anyone again. Gain celibate. Some solitude is all I need. Gain depressed. I need to feel alive again. Come here, servant. Again, a stubborn man. He's fat as well, so clearly he likes his vices. Enough of these feelings by Brahma. I'll punch someone. I feel like that's not right at all, because he's quite patient. I don't know. I don't really know what feeling I get from this guy. Shrewd and patient sort of makes me think he might be a bit more, you know, reclusive there. Go for a celibacy. Some solitude. That's all I need. Yeah, because he's patient and stubborn. He's patient and stubborn. That's all he needs. He just needs to distance himself for a bit, you know. Let some time pass, and then he'll feel as good as new. Absolutely. Absolutely correct, my friend. That's how it works. 3 dang. As in, god fucking dang, it's not a... Oh! Damn it. Okay, wow, we got really unlucky with the kids this time, huh? So she is garbage. I'm going to call you just simply dang, as in, dang, you weren't anything like Joris. And then we've also got, Chirky, as in, I'm gonna chirk ye for not being male? Oh, Jesus, that's a bit weird. Okay, well, were we on the magic circle of destiny? I think we were up to heritage, and then with you, I should really be training these goddamn kids, huh? We were up to humility next. Son, you need an educator, because you actually have potential here. You have a lot of potential, and I feel like there's one person... Honestly, we're not a bad educator by any stretch of the imagination. We've got patient. We've got patient, we got... Oh, well, I'm looking at the wrong person. We've got patient. Ambitious is good, means we might be able to avoid turning him into a rival. We've got shrewd as well. So if some miracle he manages to get curious, that could work. And bear in mind he can, because we've got rich childhood. Stubborn, I don't know if that's good for educating a kid. You kind of assume it would be, but fuck it, let's do it. Right, a name for you then. Jerky, I'm renaming to Jerky instead, because, we just eat a lot of jerky. I'm going to be honest, I've run out of names. So if you've got any good name suggestions that are thematic, fit the campaign, and are as good as some of these names I've been coming up with, preferably not that complicated, though, then we can, then I will happily add them in. I'll happily chuck them in. I mean, who just de jure claim you, my brother. My kinsman, my distant kinsman. How is he related to us? He's... Gummy, my great-grandfather. So this guy's like our fifth, sixth cousin, something like that. Really no one relevant. Let's just de jure claim him. Sorry, brother, but it's a legal loophole that we can absolutely... fuck off, China. That we can work with. All of that grace that we've just had naturally taken up, we're losing it faster. I just can't be bothered to deal with them right now. Especially as most likely we're going to end up going to war with them anyway, because they have gained a lot of power. It's rare that the Western Protectorate actually... specifically guns for this much land, rather than just taking vassals. You've got to remember, they had tributes... Huh. Yeah, you've got... we'll talk about that in a minute. You got to remember they had tributes going all the way down to where Vahid now is, all the way down into Persia. Oh, they actually still kind of do. They go all the way over to there to the Black Sea. Is that one the Black Sea? I can never remember. Caspian Sea. That one's the Black Sea. Yeah, they're still expending obviously quite far there, but to say they've got that much land is very worrying. Also, at that point, sorry, at this stage, you might as well just call yourself the fucking Byzantine Empire. If 90% of people are in revolt, you're the Byzantine. You're Basilius now. What's she done wrong? She looked like a good ruler. What the hell have you done wrong? Whoa, who's she married to? Is that non-matrilineally to a Carling? Big brain plays from the AI. Fucking Carling's about to inherit the Byzantine Empire, potentially, depending on their succession. Gnatic Cognatic Imperial Elective. There's a hell of a chance that the Carlings could be put on the Byzantine throne. That's very cool. Yeah, what's she done wrong, though? Tell me. War against the tyranny. She's probably tried to revoke a title or something like that. Very interesting. What's going on in the world, then? Coca-Cola, we've got Aztecs, obviously, still fucking things up there. So the Danish revolt is most of Scandinavia. What is this one? Galicia Volhynia? I don't know if I've said that right. It's some random Crusader king. Russia is actually Catholic rather than Orthodox. That's pretty interesting. Wow, this is just a mess. I'm glad we're not playing in Europe this time around. Good lord. Oh, that was a good war. Thank you, cousin. You could have just accepted vassalization, but you had to make it difficult. Now you're a vassal of a vassal. You're not even anybody relevant in the realm. You could have had the seat next to my... Look, we're family focused. We're jovial patriarch. You could have had it all. My empire of dirt, but instead you turned your back on me. Right, what are we going for then? Oh my god, we've got more economy advances. Right. Man, our tech points are very, very good. This is where we're going to start really steamrolling. I think... Honestly, we should maybe gear towards, like, the meta part of CK2, rather than just playing the character, whatever, but from the meta perspective, really, really gear towards booming technology, building hospitals everywhere, filling the hospitals with as much, sort of, in our capital, especially tech spread rate is going to be massive, spread those economy advances, get at least tier 3 construction everywhere, and really put down a lot of tech boosting buildings. That way, even though we are the smallest empire in the Indian subcontinent right now, it would make us fantastically powerful by comparison, just by the strength of our troops. Because we can just go like skirmish techniques, can't we? I forgot they've changed all of this shit too. I've got to get used to these new laws. What do we want to go for then? I'm tempted to go for construction, mainly because that's just always something I go for. I need to learn not to. What do we want then? Improve keeps construction, double customs and siege equipments to upgrade the base of castles, so we can't really do a lot with our feudal buildings. What about temple? Monastery, we need church infrastructure. We do need construction level 5 for the next base level of the monastery from now on. Hospital also requires construction level 4. I'm going to go for it then, mainly because it obviously gives tangible bonuses immediately with the extra, what is that, like 7.5%? Oh, it's like a weird number. What the fuck is that? Was that a 7.3% boost? Sure, why not? It will add up. It will definitely add up. Parts of Crown Law, while I've also got it off of cooldown as well. Corpus Iuris Civilis. I think, is how you say that. We could go for that. We could go for that. That would give, what would that actually give us? It gives us domain limit +1. It gives us burgher vassal opinion +10, but we gain back +5 feudal vassal, and we gain back +5 church opinion. So actually going for this would make more sense. Then eventually, obviously, we want Corpus Iris Canonici, which is the best one in my opinion. Yeah, okay, let's go for it then. I mean, we might as well. There's no harm in doing it. It's Crown Lords, it's independent. Then stats of women we can get in 10 to 28, so 3 years' time. Hopefully we can go for just full elective monarchy then. Whoever the hell we want, we can just pick them at that stage. We're basically just full-blown meritocracy at that point. This is what I'm talking about with tech spread rate as well. I'm so glad that makes me feel a little bit justified that we are getting that construction spread rate. And of course, construction level 3 is what you need to get that expanded sick house. Expanded sick house is really the level you need to be building all of the tech boost buildings. So things like the translation house especially. Economic tech points plus 0.04 might not seem like much, but it's actually quite a lot. If we stick these hospitals in all the places with construction level 3, that's going to be very, very powerful. That's going to give us just so much more technology. It's just going to be not really exponential. At least it'll be exponential for the first sort of generation when we build it. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be factors of an increase. I don't care about your brotherhood. Look, Paradox. We've had many of these talks recently, because playing over here, it's made me realize how much I don't give a shit about certain pop-ups. This is it. If you're over in India, we don't really care about what the Aztecs are doing in Iceland. We don't really care about the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre either. So before we very quickly wrap things up, I wanted to mention, firstly, I generally like pin a top comment. I will pin a comment most episodes. So if you're not checking that, go and have a read, because it generally gives a little bit of information for upcoming things. But what I pinned yesterday was I asked people what they'd like to see if and when, because I'm going to make it sort of central to the campaign, when we go back to playing a perfectly normal man, like our current character's wife, or a perfectly normal woman in that case, like this lovely fella here, or like the original Joris, when we go back to playing these very normal, very sensible people, like Gummy as well, what features, what perfectly normal features would make sense for these guys to have? Because I want to make it central to the campaign, because I think it must be super confusing if people watch today's episode, like, why the fuck is this campaign called Perfectly Normal Man, when... I mean, we are. It's probably very... It's like calling it Crusader Kings, religious feudal rulers, or something like that. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. So, let me know what you've got, and that's going to be more central to things, more core to things. We can still do the whole roleplay and stuff. We're still focused on doing what we're doing now. But, you know, getting to midway through the series, getting to this point, it can end up becoming quite map painting. I want to keep it still interesting and fresh for you guys to see as well. So we'll inject it with a bit more flavour to go along with things. Some perfectly normal flavour for a perfectly normal playthrough. Thank you for watching. Pom the Third has gone off to a great start. A great patriarch for the family. Keeping things together, keeping things safe, and expanding around massively. I mean, he really has really expanded our borders there. You got to bear in mind, we were on, what, this side of the river, barely, and now we are reaching right out into almost central India there, so he's done a pretty goddamn good job to say that he had a lot to live up to. Thank you for watching, and I have a lot to live up to, because I owe the following people a great deal of gratitude for taking a leap of faith on a stranger on the internet who is beholden to nothing but his word, and I want to thank them for showing such trust in me, and that is the patrons, including... And a big thank you to Aiden W, Alpha Scuff, Anthony Gawley, Asuna Kirito, At Moses, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Sidini, Crazy Pat, Croesus, Donald, Emerald Beam, Facundo Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Ghost of Protocol, Gogula, Sarik, Jimbo, Jonah Waters, Joshua Lindeen Tesla, Justin Wallace, Kanan Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Natbuskus 911, Nathan Flores, Necrophilim, Palvis Presley, Rodin, Richard Clark, Scott, Skaz, Somnus, Stannis the Manis, Shayuk, Swain, The Forsaken One, Seaback Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendo, Vacuous Bacchus, and William Green. Big shout out to everyone who watched the Twitch VOD yesterday. We will be doing more of those very soon. Taking a break off tonight, because yesterday, or this morning when I woke up, my voice was completely fucked. Probably because that was a very heated live stream. Those VODs will be going up on the second channel. I'll break it up because I think that was worth watching. Even if we didn't succeed with getting the achievement, it was a test of patience, which I think a lot of people like watching me have. So go and check that out if you are interested. That'll be over on the second channel. Big shout out to the Twitch subs, of course. And a big thank you as well to Asro, Adam Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Attila, Austin Taylor, Bordoon, Ben Trope, Esmus Max, Better Valerian, Black Double H, Chris, Corey CA, David Van Diepen, Don, Connie217, easy to pronounce name, Eric Farrell, Exploding Knees, Foosh, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerko, Gompo, Gray, Haji Damar, Henrik Stensgaard, Icarus, Icy the Great, Ida, Irish, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, James Barnes, Jason Sushu, James Shea, Jose, Joran DeVries, Jessica Smith, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plott, Justin Walters, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Mastolp, Monty, Nathaniel Lindberg, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Payback 1 through 7, Peyton Denisal, Rodrigo, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Smurt Worm, Spencer Powell, Socrates, Super 9089, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Valankari, Paragon, Voodoo Mumbo, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wilson, Tef, Wolfie, Yorkers, and CK2. Thank you for your support. See you guys all tomorrow for, hopefully, a new and fresh face, Joris 2.0.